this. Something different and the same at the same time. We are going to work on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, which is a Switch remake port of the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There was Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team. One was for the Game Boy Advance, one was for the DS. This came out early in the DS's life cycle when you could still... Hey, genius, I knew you'd be here. Because you got to see this for yourself, right? Okay, so this came out, like I said, in the early days of the DS, when the DS and the DS Lite still had a Game Boy Advance cartridge slot on the bottom. I wonder if I still have a DS that does that. So, if you bought one copy of each game, Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, for the DS and the Game Boy Advance, you could plug them both in and trade between games, which was cool. Or, like, communicate between games. Of course, we got to start this off right. So, at the beginning, it's going to ask me a bunch of personality questions. And then, based on how we answer, we're going to end up becoming a Pokemon. So, since I know you needed to see it, I'm thinking, genius, you can help me answer the questions. What do you think? Tugboat! Hey! Long time no see, friend. I know I popped in one of the last times I saw you streaming. I hope you're doing wonderfully. Haven't seen you in... seems like a dog's age. It's not going too bad at all. Thank you for asking. We're playing something a little different, but a little the same at the same time. Maybe you guys can help me answer these personality questions. Game automatically saves our Pokemon Dungeon claps. Yeah. I love this whole series. I've got a couple of games in this series. I have the original Blue Rescue Team, and then I think I have Explorers of the Sky. I've never played the Switch remake / port. So here we are. Hey, what's going on, Mystic? So, it's going to ask me a bunch of personality questions. Then it's going to turn me into a Pokemon. Hey, McG, long time no see. Oh, I like this art style. It's like they took the 2D art from the DS game and reimagined it 3D. You're the handsome bugger, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm sliding in and out of my impersonation. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Alright, you guys are going to help me determine what Pokemon we get turned into. We're going to start a new adventure. It's been far too long, I agree. I miss having you in here. Alright, so this is, instead of naming Pokemon we capture, because we don't capture Pokemon in this one, we are a Pokemon. You're going to help me determine what Pokemon we become. Are we ready to answer some questions together? I hope so. Because this is what I want. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. It's very important. Are you ready? I get a resounding yes from the chat. I believe we are ready. Okay. Let the interview begin. We may be activating some trap cards. I love it, Tugboat. Let's rock on. All right. On vacation outings, you want to go alone or go with others? This is all in your capable hands. Alone. All right, McG says alone. All right, next question. Oh, 2 for alone. Are you often late for school or meetings? Yes or no? Are we late or are we punctual? Late. I got 2 for late. I gotta go with the democratic process here. All right, next question. It's the summer holidays. Where would you like to go? The beach? Spas? Anywhere. Now, what kind of spas? Do they offer happy endings? Are they like that's... I couldn't even take myself seriously on that one. That was good. We've got 3 active, so McG says anywhere. The beach. It's all on Genius now. Anywhere. All right. It's democratic process. We go anywhere. Anywhere we want. We do whatever we want to do. A human hand extends out of a toilet. What do? Scream and run? Close the lid without a word? Shake hands with it? I'm pretty sure I know what answer you guys are going with here. I have a feeling. I know my community. And he played right into my trap card. Yep. I knew it. I know you guys. We've been doing this long enough. We're shaking hands with it. It's very Evil Dead. You are offered a choice of 2 gifts. We are a very classy crowd, I agree. We are offered a choice of 2 gifts. Which one do we take? The big box or the small box? Do we like big gifts or little gifts? Big box? Small box? Oh. Tiebreakers McG. What's it gonna be? Small box. It's okay, Genius. I like big gifts too. But what if it's a tiny present in a big box? Do you dream of lounging around idly without much excitement? Yes or no? Do we need excitement, or are we comfortable, cozy creatures? Rigged. Hey man, you guys were voting against Tugboat for like 2 of them. Yes, we dream of lounging around idly without much excitement. Yes? Alright, that's a resounding yes. Alright. Do we have any more? Yes. Are there many things you would like to do? Yes or no? Do we want to do a lot of things? Do we want to do nothing? McG says there are many things we would like to do. I mean, this is true. Personally. Can't believe I've had to do this for like... I'm not even at the 10-minute mark yet. Yes. Alright, that's a resounding yes. There's a lot of things we'd like to do. Alright. Do we think we are cool? Be honest. This is all on you guys. No! I had a feeling you were going there. I had a feeling. I'm loving how active you guys are for this questionnaire. Oh, yes? Oh, okay. Sorry, McG. Turns out we're cool. Oh, this is the question. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? I think it affects the Pokemon choices. I'm not sure. Your mom told you so? You're the only honest one here. I don't know. I think I'm pretty cool. I am the longest reigning champion in Big West Wrestling history. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think we can play as a duck. Although I think we can play as Psyduck. That's a lie. I think it's one of the Pokemon. After we figure out what Pokemon we end up as, I'm going to go look and see what they all are. Like what our options could have been, because I like the mystery. Alright, Tugboat says boy. Genius says duck. McG says boy. Alright. We're going as a male Pokemon. You know what? It's a nice change of pace, because y'all made me play... We all played through Scarlet as a girl. So we gotta switch it up once in a while. Alright. Let's see what happens. What Pokemon are we? You appear to be... Alright, let's check them all out. Cyndaquil, Totodile, Pikachu, Mudkip, Trico, Cubone, Torchic, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Chikorita, Psyduck, Machop, Eevee, Squirtle, Skitty, Meowth. Alright, what's it gonna be? We are the Calm type. You're capable of giving advice to friends with worries. You don't like to fight. You're a warm, kind-hearted person who cares. You must have many friends who look up to you. However, oh, I don't like the however. You may also be somewhat gullible. Hey, that's not very nice. Come on, Squirtle. As well as a little careless. That part might be true. And even a little meddlesome. That also might be true. We are a bit of a shit disturber. You might want to keep those points in mind. Don't tell me how to live my life, Pokemon game. A calm person like you should be. First of all, off of the interpretations of all of those answers, how do they get calm? Because there's nothing calm about any of this. That ain't correct. Drum roll. Mudkip! Nice! A solid Pokemon. One of the better water types. I like it. Alright, guys. We are a Mudkip. You appear to be the Pokemon Mudkip. Is that correct? Mudkip emote. What I like about this is it couldn't find one. Merp the Third, yep. I like it. It gives you the option to re-answer questions if you want to, and I like that it shows you all the Pokemon you could have been. Ah, there's Merp. I'm down with Mudkip, though. Let's go. Well, this is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? Oh. Choose the Pokemon as you want as your partner from this group. Who will be your partner? All right, guys, who's the partner? It won't let us choose another water type, so that's cool. So we've got Eevee, Cyndaquil, Chikorita, Pikachu, Cubone, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Skitty, Meowth, Torchic, Trico, Machop. Who's it gonna be? I like all the options here. This is pretty sweet. We got one vote, Meowth. All right, Tugboat, McG. What are we in for? The polls are open. Meowth is Clutch or Eevee. Eevee is an excellent choice. If we get the chance to evolve, we have multiple options. Eevee. All right, that's 2 on Meowth, 2 on Eevee. I am more partial to Eevee myself, so I don't mean to shun you, genius, but Eevee being able to evolve into multiple types as opposed to Meowth, which is just a normal type. If we get to evolve, I'm down. Is it a male or a female? Do we have? Is it a bros night? Or do we have a female best friend? I'm assuming this person ends up being our best friend. Girl, they can do it. Girls can do it. That is correct. Now, there we go. All right. That is correct. What's our partner's nickname? Dude, we get to name it? That's pretty sweet. What's her name? You guys showed up to be super interactive in this, and it's making me really happy. It's like the Scarlet playthrough where everyone helped to name all my Pokemon. You guys are incorrigible, not a Pokemon. Joey, Joe Shibato, Joe Shibito Jr. It looks like I have a lot of characters to use, but I don't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like I have 10 characters to use. Oh. Oh my god. That genius is firmly behind your decision here. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but we'll find out. They call her Ed. I'm going with Ed if this doesn't fit. Oh. Oh, it's too long. All right. Then her name is Ed. Yep, that's totally her nickname. Alright, our adventure begins. Are these two alright? Yeah, let's go. This is our team. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? Edna Krabappel is the full name? Yes. Yes, it is short for Edna Krabappel. I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please wake up. Come on, wake up! You're finally awake. Great. Ugh. I love the new animation style on this compared to the original. Where is this? You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you're awake. I'm Ed. Happy to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Ugh. Huh. You say you're a human, but you look like a normal Mudkip in every way. Ah! It's true. I've turned into a Mudkip. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is Jules. Jules the Mudkip. Oh, Jules is your name? Well, isn't it a funny name? You jerk. Somebody please help me! Oh, I hear shouts from over there. What's wrong? It's horrible, my Caterpie fell into a cavern, my poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? What am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. Sounds bad. We've got to help. That's okay. I just woke up as a Pokemon. I have no fucking clue where I am or how this happened. But it's okay. We're gonna go save this person's baby, I guess. Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is! It's a mystery dungeon! A mystery dungeon is a truly mysterious place. The layout and items change every time you enter. You can proceed by using the stairs, but you have to find the stairs first. You remember, that Butterfree said the Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? Necessary, we have to fight. Let's do our best, Jules. I love this. You can walk. We walk. Okay. Use a move with A. Tackle. Sweet. Oh, that was rude. I was slowed. Oh, sweet. I did a different move. I did a tackle instead of water gun. So nostalgic. Okay, so Tugboat, you're obviously a fan of these games, right? Have you played? Which ones have you played? I'm really loving this art style and this like remake of the original of the Red and Blue Rescue Team. Well, I returned to normal speed. Nice. Oh, I still see. Yeah, there's my hunger meter beside my health. So this is all pretty. You played. Oh, you had the Game Boy Advance one. You had the Red Rescue Team. Oh, what I would not give for like the Game Boy Advance one. I had the DS. I had Blue Rescue Team. You, yellow. Teammates, green. Items, blue. Enemy Pokemon, red. Stairs, white. I like that it's color-coded. Oh, sweet. Water gun is a ranged attack. Nice. Okay, is the money of this world. You can use it when you want to buy something. You didn't have the lights, so you played it in daytime or lit rooms? Oh, did you not have a Game Boy Advance SP like you had the OG Game Boy Advance? Hey, Omen fan, what's up? Yes, we ended up being a Mudkip. The chat helped me choose my Pokemon. Eat an Oran Berry to restore some HP. To eat one. Okay, cool. Ed picked up the Oran Berry. Why is Ed in the lead and why is it spinning? An OG. Nice. The OG Game Boy Advance was nice. I don't really want to go into auto mode. No, I'm good. We're still okay for hunger. It's the first dungeon, so they'll pretty much let us get away with anything. Nice. You had you had one of those see-through Game Boy Colors? That's sweet. I loved those. Oh, I can assign moves to different buttons. I like that. Z, L, and I have different... Okay. Okay, that's how I bring up the move menu. That's pretty cool. I like that. I dig that. I want money. Ed picked up $100. Or 100 Poke. Which is coin currency of some kind. That's okay. Guess I would like to go on. Honey Woods. Well, that was rude. I may wake up if it's damaged. I woke up, thank goodness. Yeah, no, I really love the way this game looks. And the music. The music still slaps. Oh, there's an enemy Pokemon that wants to fight. Nice. Pokemon wanted a better bartering system, so the Pokecoin was invented to cut trade tension. Seems legit. I like that there's an Yeah, let's go on. Is this boss floor? Oh. Oh, there's the Caterpie. Mommy, where are you? Oh, we found him. We came to rescue you. Huh? Mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. Jules successfully completed the rescue at Tiny Woods. My baby's safe. Sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with the sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Ed. And this is Jules. Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. This doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Ed and Jules. I know it really isn't enough, but please accept this as a token of our thanks. Tiny Reviver Seed. A Pecha Berry. 500 Pokecoins. Hello, Shane. Mr. Saw, the 86. How are you this evening? Thank you for hanging out. So far, Tugboat and I are reminiscing about the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team games. And so far this remake is really pleasant, and I like it. And I thought we'd do something different but the same. Plus, Genius and I were talking in one of his streams about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and he seemed pretty hype on the idea and had no idea they existed. Why are you sad? You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Listen, Jules. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Alright, sure. Because Fortnite? What did Fortnite do to make you sad? Is there something I should know? Well, this is the place. Wow. I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. You have a Cyndaquil tattoo because of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? It was what you got when we first selected? Mine, when I played Blue, was also a Cyndaquil. When I played Blue Rescue Team. Oh, the store has things that you want. Might be an instinct thing for a Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. What's good in the store right now? Because I have a bunch of V-Bucks. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Mudkip. Oh, Jules, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Jules. I was sure you would like it. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from other Pokemon here. Many Pokemon are suffering from these natural disasters, just like the Fisher Caterpie fell into. There have been all sorts of natural disasters recently. I want to do good. I want to help Pokemon like that. I want to help make the world a safer place for Pokemon. So, well, I saw how good you were when you rescued that Caterpie. Would you like to form a rescue team with me? I think we could be the world's #1 rescue team, Jules. What do you think? Obviously, we're going to form a rescue team. I love those emotes together. Yeah, these Pokemon have their own homes. Just wait, we're gonna find like a little town and stuff. Dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. Okay, done deal. Now on Jules, we're partners and they're our rescue team. I'm so glad. The team's name is... I haven't decided on one. Listen, Jules, what would be a good name for us? Oh. Big Chuggus, Oro, and Phoenix? I don't know what those are. I must find out. Does that mean trainers are like abducting them and such? Probably. This also might be an alternate dimension or timeline, but they know about humans, so you never know. Alright, what are we naming the team? The default name is Unity, which makes me think of Chappelle's Show and Rick James. Rick James! I'm Rick James, bitch! It's a celebration! We are Team Rick James. Rick James, bitch. God, I want to watch Chappelle's Show so bad now. Team Slap? Big Chuggus is basically Bane, but with Slurp instead of Venom? That's amazing. No, we're naming the team Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. Yep, that's us. What are the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! Or is this cool Skeleton King dude and Phoenix is a fox? That makes sense. Alright. Me too. I have seasons 1 and 2. I just don't have the lost episodes. I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect. It is. Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to wear this on the day I got started on a rescue team. I have 2 of them, so let's put them on. What are you dressing me on? Oh, Jules put on the scarf he got from Ed. Adorable. You werewolf? How did they tie the scarf? Neither of them has opposable thumbs or fingers. Tugboat? That's amazing. That is art. I love that so much. Rescue Team Rick James! Oh! That was cold-blooded. Charlie Murphy! Let's do good, starting tomorrow. Sweet. And that is how. Jules and Ed began their careers together as a rescue team. Beautiful. Isn't that wonderful? It's so soothing. It's beautiful. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. DX! Well, we're gonna rescue you, and if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. The next morning. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still a Mudkip. Why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. Oh, that's right. That Pokemon, I think it was Ed, made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Ed is doing. I should go out. Do. Ed was sleeping on my porch. No, oh no. Sorry. I'm so excited about today. I've been waiting since dawn. I must have fallen asleep. Anyway, today marks the start of our rescue team. Let's always do our best. But, we don't have any job offers yet. Nervous laughter. Oh yeah, maybe there's something in the mailbox. Ed checked the mailbox. The mailbox contained a rescue team starter set. I knew it'd be there. It's the rescue team starter set. They always give you one if you start a rescue team. Who do we report to? Who knows that we're a rescue team? This is just a decision we made outside of our house last night. Ed opened the rescue team starter set. There was a rescue team badge inside. There was a toolbox inside too. There was also an issue of Pokemon news. How do they print news? How? What? How do they possess this technology? How do they do it? Who is the editor? Who mass produces these? Things I didn't question when I first played these games. First off, the rescue team badge. It shows that we're a rescue team. This is a toolbox. Use it to carry around items you find in dungeons. Let's put the stuff Butterfree gave us in here for now. Items are very useful, so let's use them on our adventures. Finally, a copy of the Pokemon news. It's useful for rescue teams. I'll put the Pokemon news in the mailbox. You should read it later on. Thank you so much, Pepper, for the emotional damage. I hope you are doing well today and having an emotional damage-free Tuesday. After the war, many things changed in the Pokemon world. I feel we should have named your guy Truman. Yeah. Right? Anything else? Is there any other mail? Maybe not? I'd check the mailbox, but the mailbox was empty. Okay, so there isn't any mail for us after all. If there were any rescue jobs, we would be getting mail, but nobody knows about us since we're such a new team, I guess. This Eevee is all about flap flap. Oh, I wonder what it could be. The Pelipper. Oh, thank you for puking some mail into my mailbox. That was lovely. Maybe it's a rescue job offer. What does it say? How do they have envelopes? Jules read the letter. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I heard about you from Caterpie. Please, we need your help. Magnemite is in trouble. A strange electromagnetic wave flowed through a dungeon, and it stuck Magnemite and Magnemite together. But that isn't enough to form a Magneton. It's not complete the way it is now. Please, we need help. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Magnemite's friend. Not a name, not a Pokemon type, just Magnemite's friend. Yet they knew I was starting a rescue team, right? Right? It's the Illuminati. It has to be. What do you think? Should we go? Yeah, why not? It's a random letter that seems to know more about this than we do. Let's go, the Poke-Illuminati. Yeah, that's it. We are slaves to the will of the Poke-Illuminati. Thunderwave Cave. Oh, I like the art style. The map looks beautiful. I really am loving this. I am not doing too bad. It has been a day, but I'm happy to be here. How are you doing, friendo? Oh, there you are. Bzz, bzz, bzz. My friends are in this cabin. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Hey, you said Magnemite's friend, not friends, plural. If 2 of you are requesting this job, 2 of you better be paying for it. My friends should be on B6F. Help them, please. Bzz, 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 bzz. How do they know exactly what floor their friend is on? Like, were they counting floors? How do these dungeons have so many floors? I'm asking too many questions. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can dash? Oh, that's cool. If your belly is feeling empty, eat an apple to recover. If your belly reaches 0, your HP will go down every time you move. Yeah, that's right, I remember that. It's not the CIA. It's the Alakazam Intelligence Agency, AIA. I love it. Ah, gotcha. Do. It's just like a big spoon for the HQ. Yeah, they all just kind of hang out around it, you know. Oh, Ed, thank you for picking up the berry. Oh, that doesn't go that far. That also doesn't go that far. The water gun does. Yeah, come get some. Really, the music is really bouncy and it's happy and upbeat, and I dig it. Retreat into a corridor to fight one at a time. There we go, yeah. For everyone move you make it a dungeon, your opponents will also make a move. Yep. Ah, I lowered its accuracy. I like it. Oh. Oh, that's how I step diagonally. Okay, I like that. Oh, there we go. We got everything sorted. I like that. Oh, wrong button. Need to hit that water gun. Yeah, I figured that part out already, but thank you, Tips. I like that I've got 4 moves right off the rip. That's pretty sweet. If you're in a dungeon, you fail your adventure, you'll lose all the items and money you're carrying. Yeah, we gotta watch out for that. So the real trick is to not die. A plusle. Hey, that's right. I know we're not at that point in the game yet, but sometimes random Pokemon in the dungeon will join you. Let's step on it. When you step on a Wonder Talent dungeon, your lowered stats will return to normal, but if your stats have been boosted, they'll also return to normal. Okay. Nice. Look at us go. We are a pretty solid little team, and I love it. It just kind of does whatever she wants. You know what? I kind of respect that. Do 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 do. Yeah, they're instructed to join by them. They are willed. It's almost as if it's a compulsion that they cannot control. Oh, rude. Go step on that Wonder Tile to put our stats back to normal. There we go. Thank you so much for the lurk, Pepper. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a good night in all that you're doing. And thank you for being here, even if it's just in spirit. You can change the leader Pokemon by pressing... Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Get him. Sweet. Is that a level up? Oh, love it. I leveled up. The sleep seed. Alright, we've got 2 more floors to go before we find the Pokemon we're looking for. Ooh, this is new. Your moves sometimes grow in power as you use them. A move's gauge changes from, and when it's full, the move will power up, increasing power, accuracy, and PP. Ha, PP. The amount of move grows is shared by your team, so if your whole team uses the same move, it'll grow faster. That's kind of cool. Oh, and Eevee leveled up. Ed leveled up. Nice. Grand. I leveled. Did it really just say grand? I want to collect some more items. Eerie Impulse. Ooh, that's a good one. Special attack went down sharply, eh? Huh. Eat that. No accuracy. Fool. Sucker. Good old Max Ether. Money. Mud slap. I don't take crap. Although that belly is looking a little empty, I might have to eat one of those apples. We'll see. We would like to go on. Okay, B5. We gotta get to 6. B6 floor. I gotta watch that. We're down to 30. Our belly. Nice. Oran berry. Very good for healing. Lots more money. Get him, Eevee. I guess we'll eat an apple just to be sure. There we go. Okay, so it restores 50. Now we know. Now we know the value assigned to it. Nice. You want some? Come get some. Nice. Oh, final floor. We found them. Oh, I probably shouldn't have eaten that apple, but it's fine. Oh, there they are. Let's get them out of here safely. Oh, we completed the rescue. Successfully completed the job at Thunderwave Cave. Our bodies separated. Bzz, bzz, rejoice. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Yay, bzz, bzz, bzz. Yay, bzz, bzz, bzz. Are they bees or magnemites? I feel like they're Beedrill. Be thankful, you two. You are our heroes. Thank you. Bzz, bzz, bzz. You got a big apple, an oran berry, and 650 Poke Coins. I'm so glad our rescue went so well today. I need to confess, since that was our first job as a rescue team, I was really, really nervous. Can't believe how tired I am. I'm gonna go home and get some sleep. Let's do good again tomorrow. See ya. I also could go for a big sleep. I don't know about you guys. Where am I? Maybe, is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here. Who is it? Someone I know? I can't remember. All right. Alright, I think I dreamt something. I can't quite remember what the dream was about. Oh well, today's another day of rescues. Let's go check the mailbox. Yes, let's. This is adorable. Jules checked the mailbox, but there's no mail seeking help from a rescue team. Good morning, Jules. Aren't you up early? Oh, so I see you checked the mailbox. So was there anything? Were there any rescue requests? No. Oh, there's nothing? I guess that makes sense. After all, we've only just begun. Well, we should go to Pokémon Square. We should check the Pelipper post office. I think they'll have jobs posted. Pokémon Square is over here. Let's go. All right, genius. Yeah, if you're still here, let's. This is like a Pokémon town. This is Pokémon Square. Ah, Kecleons. I remember this town now. This is the Kecleon shop. You buy and sell items there. That's Felicity Bank. You can save your money there. This is Gulpin Link Shop. Gulpin can link moves for you. Oh, what's linking? Well, if you link moves, you can use them together at the same time. You should just ask Gulpin for details. This is Kangaskhan Storage. If you store items here, they'll be safe. You should store important items here before you go out to a dungeon. Over there is Makuhita Dojo. At the dojo, you can learn or get training on various maneuvers used in dungeons. What do you think? The businesses here help us. Oh, funny me. Oh, there's also the Pelipper post office. That's up past here. I think we get a rescue job information from there. So how about we go to the post office first? Partner will tell you all kinds of things. When you're not sure where to go, just ask your partner. I want to go to the bank first. Deposit. I will guard it jealously. Oh, I got an apple for that. Sweet. Let's go to that post office, see if we can't rescue someone. That building there's the Pelipper post office. I love that it's shaped like a Pelipper. Who built this? This is where information is gathered regarding Pokemon needing rescue. See? How about look at this bulletin board? It lists rescue job. Check it out. So do I capture humans and make them fight? No, but I feel like that needs to be like a fan-made Pokemon game. Where you play as Pokemon and you capture it. It's like, it's an alternate reality Pokemon game. In human balls. I'm lost in tiny woods. Can't get out. We've got 1 in Tiny Woods, and then 3 in Thunderwave Cave. You go to the dungeons by taking the path near the base. Groovy. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Too late, human balls, it needs to be. You should handle the jobs that are posted here. Doing that should get our team some recognition. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh, that's better. I was wearing some really tight socks and it was uncomfortable. Alright. See, this all used to be 2D. Like, it's still top-down, but it always used to be, like, 2D movements, and I don't think we can evolve till the post-game. I am not a fan of tight socks. I'm not a fan of socks, period. I would be in sandals all the time if the option were available. Alright, let's go to Tiny Woods, and then we can do the ones at Thunderwave Cave. There are sparkles around a dungeon name. That's a sign you'll get a lot of stuff. Ooh. Oh, well, obviously we should go to... Alright. I guess we're going to Thunderwave Cave. We were going to do the singular one, but this is where there's multiple missions, I guess. Could you not? That's just rude. The Rostberry. Ugh. Oh, that's for settings. Second, third, and fourth floor, okay. I'm also really obsessed with completing a dungeon, which for me is filling in all the gaps. Sweet. I wonder how long it is before we get a Pokemon that tries to join us. That was rude. Mud Bomb! Nice. Critical hit. Love that. Messages in the bottom right of the screen will tell you what's happening in the dungeon. You've arrived on the floor where Minun is. Okay. Guess he should have been minding his own business. If you bring a treasure box back with you from a dungeon, it will open. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's Minun. Yeah, you found the Minun you were looking for. Job completed. Excellent. Thank you. Please come see me at the Pelipper post office later. Ah! He must be John Cena. I can't see him anymore. Ooh, we have multiple treasure chests so far. Nice. Stones and spikes. You can set stones or spikes to throw in the X button and then pressing Z, L, and ZR to register it. Cool. Cool. That's how you use it. Sweet. See, I very much am a completionist when it comes to the map. I like to have the whole map filled in. I'm very much like that. I can't help myself. Oh, what a throw. Alright, third floor. I got stuff on each floor. Oh, there's another mine in. Okay. And not so good at minding his own business. Do, 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 do. Nice. When in doubt, just huck rocks. That was rude. Sir, could you not? Yay, we found the Minun. Completing jobs, this is how we do. Please come see me at the post office later. I held out the rescue badge, and he gained a magical power. No, we don't want to escape. We're not done yet. Thanks, Ed. Nice. I like that we can throw over corners of, like, a cave. Because that makes sense. But it's Pokemon, and it's a mystery, and it's a dungeon, so really, what sense does it have to make? Alright, we've got one more, and there's the wormhole. I think in the same room as us, which is outstanding. Oh, we shared that Rattata, who's boss. It just kind of has a mind of its own and likes to get free things. I love that Ed just keeps yeeting rocks. Level up. Sweet. Sweet, another job completed. Please come see me at the office. Yes. Rainbow gummy. They've been sent to storage. Sweet. I wonder what I forget what the gummies do. Thank you for rescuing me. This is your reward. Catch a berry and a person band. We're gonna have to check out the storage because we keep getting stuff. Thank you for rescuing mine, and this is your reward. A reset orb. Hey, no worries. I appreciate you watching from the shadows and lurking. Thanks for being interactive at the beginning, helping us discover that we are in fact a mudkip. I'm happy to provide you with this little nostalgia trip, so thank you for being here. I like knowing that this game was a part of your younger years, and we are exploring it in a new version, in a new way. You're sleepy, had 2 ball games tonight, you're sore, old, and tired. I feel you on that too, but thanks for being here, McG. I appreciate you. Come and see me again on Thursday. It'll be a little bit later of a start, though. 10 p.m. my time, so if you're still awake, I'll be here. I've got a busy week, so if you check my schedule, I only have 3 guaranteed streaming days, maybe Sunday too, we'll see. This is my reward, Silver Dojo Chicket. Because I can speak. Have a good night, guys. Relax, do what you gotta do, take care of yourselves, because that's what's most important. Hydrate, rest, all of those wonderful things. The next morning, go check our storage. Do. Oh, looks like I got some mail. Oh, there's Ed. Let's do our best today. Oh, what the fudge? Oh, what's going on? Tunnel over here. Tunnel over there. Tunnels everywhere. Ooh, digging, so much fun. Or where am I? Hey, what's going on? Oh, my apologies. My name is Diglett. I was having a blast digging tunnels in front of the Pelipper post office. So much that I kept on digging and ended up here. Sorry I ruined your nice place. Ah, don't worry about it. It's just a hole. You think you'll forgive me? Too many holes might annoy others, so don't dig too many. Of course, thank you. No, and I'll have fun digging, but also make sure to patch up the holes from time to time. Goodbye. That was random. Vomit some more mail into my box. Hey! Good evening, partner. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing awesome, my friend. Miss ya. Miss your face in real life. Things are going pretty great. This is so Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX is a remake of the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team games. There was Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team. They were a DS and a Game Boy Advance game. And it's still top-down, but it's like 2.5D. The art style is really like storybook now, and I don't know, I'm having fun so far. I love this game. How are you doing? Welcome to a rescue team. Train at the Makuhita Dojo. 2 bronze dojo tickets. Rescue team basics. Mailbox is empty now. Let's go check our storage. Owen convinced you to play Fortnite with him and one of his friends, and you guys won a trios? Nice! Way to go, guys! That's solid. Love it. Deposit all my money, because I know how these games work, and if you die in a dungeon, you lose everything. I love that I get items for depositing as well. Like, I just get bonuses. What do we want to take out? Eat a gummy at a rescue camp. Additionally, sometimes you gain a rare quality. Well, obviously, I should use that on myself. I didn't see what the reset orb did. I'll take the person band. And the dojo ticket. Because we're going to go to the dojo. Store. What does the reset orb do? I didn't even read it. Using it will end the awakened condition for all enemies and allies on the floor. Some places with this orb will have no effect though, so be careful. I think we'll sell it. Sleep seed. I'm going to save the big apple. We're going to store some max ethers for when we might really need them. There we go. Now we've got at least 13 spots in our inventory, except I think I'm going to go sell this reset orb. I don't think we're going to start buying items just yet, but I don't think we need the reset orb. Yep, works for me. Nope. I think I'm going to attach the Pecha scarf because I think that keeps me from being, or the person band. Prevents me from getting confused. Okay. How do I... Oh, I must not be able to equip it from here. That's fine. I'll take on the water maze. Okay. Water maze. What do I do? Defeat all the enemies within the time limit. You can gain a lot of XP when you use a super effective move. Don't sweat the small stuff in dojo drills, just go for it. There are special rules. You'll walk super fast. You can revive as much as you need to, even if you don't have a reviver seed. When you encounter enemy Pokemon in auto mode will end. Okay. I get to do... Oh, that's right, I get super effective moves. It's all about using as much as we can here, I see. See what we can do. Oh, I thought there were Pokemon to encounter. Time's up. Oh sweet, I got a level up from it. Ooh, I went up to level 9, nice. I like that. Ed'll take on the normal maze. Yeah, I like it. Does Ed have any super effective moves in this situation, I wonder? Let's find out. Alright, let's see how many we can... Oh, Swift doesn't go far. Quick Attack is the one with the range. Oh, geez. Oh, dang. Let's tackle. Come on. Oh, does that level up? Let's find out. Oh, there we go. Levels up to 8, so it's only one level behind. I like that. I leveled up. I'll do better now. Let's do another dojo drill with me. Let's just get up to a super high level for no reason. Let's see how high we can get. Huge boost. All right. Oh, I should have. Oh, come on. Oh, Monster House. Getting attacked from all sides. But maybe we'll get a bunch of experience, so that'd be pretty cool. Nice. Alright, we're gonna try. Oh, we did our best in the Monster House. Oh, we leveled up 2 more levels, so I'll take that. Leveled up. No new moves, but that's okay. No. That's it. That's all we got. Let's go to the post office, see if we got any new missions. I like being able to run around in 3D. That's pretty cool. All these jobs at Thunderwave Cave. Okay, I feel like we should go back to the original dungeon, though, because even though we have, like, 3 at Thunderwave Cave. Oh, and Tiny Woods is also... Alright, we need to explore to the 3rd floor of Tiny Woods, because even though we're on floor 2, where we have to do the rescue, it would appear as though... it would appear as though that the 3rd floor is where all the treasure is. We're on the floor where Pidgey is, okay? Oh, well, I guess that didn't last long. Water gun on a Sunkern, and it worked. So far, we have yet to have an enemy Pokemon join us. Rostberry. We found Pidgey. That was an easy job. That wasn't too hard. We're still gonna go 1 floor down, though. No. Yep. The Pokemon won't get the sleep, nightmare, napping, or yawning status conditions. Okay. We are sleepless currently. Interesting. Alright, well, at least I cannot become confused now. We're gonna look for treasure and then leave this floor. 50 Poke Coins. A Blast Seed. That'll come in handy. So far, we have yet to have a Pokemon join us. If We've not been able to convince a Pokemon to join our team. The Poke-Illuminati is at its work. Alright. No. Oh, that's the last floor, I guess. PP up drink. PP. I know it's like power points or poke points, but PP is just fun to say. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, it's nighttime. It's that weird dream again. I don't know what's up. Again? Am I dreaming again? It's that Pokemon again. Huh? They're talking to me? I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? What? It's shaking. An earthquake? Whoa, it's getting worse. For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... And dun dun dun! The next morning. Hello? Someone just wandered into my house? Hello? You are Jules, aren't you? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. We're pleased to meet you. We are a Doug Trio. We just burrowed into your house. Last night during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. What? Diglett? He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb somewhere so high up. This is why we must call upon you for help, Jules. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. That was so sudden. There was no time to even say no. I am concerned to hear that Diglett has been kidnapped. Too bad. I better go. Alright, we better tell Ed what's up. Good morning, Jules. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission? Yes. Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel's summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Alright, then. Okay. Wait, Diglett was the one digging holes here, right? Let's go. I don't think any mail was delivered. I still want to check the post office just to be safe, make sure we don't miss anything. All right. And then, of course, we're going to put all our money away. I know it's only 362, but... An Oranberry. I like those. Well, pardon all the yawning today, guys. Mount Steel is now open for exploration. We're going to do the story mission for now. Here we are, Mount Steel. Diglett was whisked to its peak. That's right! Peak is 9th floor. We're helping you feel it. Hey, Jaylee! Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for the raid. What were you guys up to tonight? How was your stream? Yes, it's Mystery Dungeon. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you, of course, for trusting me with your community. We absolutely hope to do well by them. My name is Quest for Jules. If you're unfamiliar with me, I am a variety streamer with a focus on Let's Plays, Pokemon, Fortnite, and retro gaming. Ooh, there's a seed. Yes, Pika! All right. Gnarly cheese sandwich. I will gladly put you over. Or, is there anything in particular you would like me to put over? I heard you like Mudkips. Yes. Chat chose my Pokemon, or well, answered the personality test, and we ended up with a Mudkip. Ooh, water gun was upgraded. All right. You weren't sure what it was, so you put your points on it. I put it on there. You're already over. that's completely fair. I put it on there because I started streaming in the COVID era, so there was no wrestling, but we were playing 2K games as a group, and so I put it on there to make sure my promo skills were still sharp. So I offered everybody a chance to redeem your points, and I will either put you over or something as something that you enjoy. Yeah, I figured just, I'm only good at a handful of things, and promos happens to be one of them, so I wanted to make sure that stayed sharp. Right? Mudkip is a great pick for these games. Like, just the type spread for the moving is, the type spread for the moves is excellent. We have to get to the 9th floor, but I see some more treasure, so I want it. Shoot a promo on Geely. I would gladly. Jaylee is somebody, as far as my wrestling world goes, that when we were together in that world, I didn't know too well. I didn't talk to a whole heck of a lot. We shared the odd locker room, but that being said, when she was wrestling, she was a fantastic talent and definitely not one to be sleeping on. Always enjoyed the matches on the cards that she's on. But what's even more fun is in a post-COVID world, because of Twitch, because of the internet, because of streaming, we've been able to connect even more so as people now. Is somebody that I consider to be a very good friend, is a fantastic streamer, a very talented cosplayer, who comes up with some really, really great looking cosplays, and overall just a generally wonderful human being. If you are not following, you absolutely should be. If you're not checking out her streams, you should be. If you are not checking out the Road to Victory Road podcast, you absolutely should be. All in all, if you are not tuned in to what she is doing, you are missing out on life. She was too tough. I was scared of you. In my defense, I'm scared of everyone. Hey, it does be a good podcast from what I hear. Points well spent. I'm glad. That was my promo on the fly. And that was shooting straight from the hip. That was pure honesty as far as honesty goes. Yes, I cannot wait for more. I'm actually really excited. I was going to message you guys. At work, I'm going to be able to pick up a PS, because we're all PlayStation friends, I found a PS4 copy of the Borderlands Handsome Collection. So then I'll have 2 in the pre-sequel, and then I just need to find the best way that I can play the original with you guys. And yes, I do absolutely need to start Tiny Tina's with you guys. Because obviously we're going to have to do this whole Borderlands playthrough. There's no other way to do this. I will have Handsome on PS. I will be able to acquire it quite shortly. But I can also find other means to acquire it. The best way that we can all connect and enjoy some Borderlands together. I have Borderlands 3 on PS as well. Doesn't have PSN, so I'll have to think of something. Hey, that's okay. If I can find a relatively inexpensive way to do it via PC, likely Steam, because, Steam likes to sell things for cheap sometimes, then that is also an option. There's plenty of ways, my friends. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as the saying goes. Oh my god, why did I skip past the stairs? Because I'm trying to XP and, treasure grind, but when I have to go up to the 9th floor, I feel like I might be making a terrible mistake here. I love that water gun has range. Like, so far I have not been able to find an encounter I can't deal with. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Really like the Mount Steel music. Teammates moves. You can check your teammates' moves. You can all decide they will or won't use. Oh, I like that. I want the gravel rocks. Anthem Collection and Game of the Year Borderlands 1's go on sale on all time on Steam and Epic. Sweet. We'll just keep our eyes open. Oh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of, like, I love that I'm pointing at my screen like you guys are looking at my TV with me, like, oh, look at that over there. What am I? Anyway, if you look in this top section, this top right, there's a whole whack load of treasure. That's what I was excited about. And I know the stairs are right here, but I want that big old pile of fucking treasure. Let's go. Yeah, right? Look at what I'm pointing at right now. Why can't you see it? Wow. Oh, I'm so glad you guys tolerate my ridiculousness. Now. Yeah, we're just throwing rocks at ball toys. Oh, it's a shop. It's a Kecleon shop. That's why. One of your moves has run out of pee-pee. Sorry, pee-pee will never stop being funny. I've used as many water guns as I have. Oh yeah, that's right. If you try to steal from Kecleon, he's gonna beat your ass. Fun fact, the shiny Kecleon in the back isn't the right color for a shiny. Interesting. Seal Orb for 80. How many Poke Coins do we have? 69. 69. I do like having gravel rocks. We have a couple apples. Are these potions or max ethers? Yep. I was hoping it was... Oh, sweet. I got the level up. All right, guys. I think I'm here. I don't know what in the blue hell that was. Thanks, guys. Snack break? Yes, I am. Yeah, sorry about that. I hate... Okay, so everything was running smooth when I upgraded to Windows 11, and I thought my blue screen that I was getting was my system trying to bully me. I thought it was trying to bully me into signing up for Windows 11, because I would get this blue screen like once a week when I was streaming, at least. I don't think I want to learn Foresight. But it doesn't tell me what the error is. And that's, again, what happened this time. It did not tell me what the error is. It was just like, oh, system crash, let's restart. At least on the plus side, the Windows 11 restart was like super smooth and fast, so I was back like much more quickly than I usually am. So that was a plus, but even still, I am a tad annoyed. Yeah, red stripe on Kecleon's tummy turns blue. That's the only difference. I like that the purple Kecleon is exclusive to the Mystery Dungeon games then. It is weird. So Windows 10 was doing it. I had Windows 10 before. Yeah, so I had Windows 10 for a while. Or for the longest time. I was resisting upgrading to Windows 11. And so the other day I finally did. Because when I was on Windows 10, I was getting blue screen. And I have good specs. Like, it is a decent gaming computer, Mac. I would gladly walk you through all my specs. there's no good reason for my computer to be blue screening, but it does for reasons that I can't explain. And I was hoping the upgrade would help me deal with that, but it did not. So here we are, still having that issue, and it kind of sucks. And I'm a little on the frustrated side, to be honest, because I thought I had moved past it, and I can't think of a good reason for it. Yeah, it's very interesting, right? I'm pretty sure I ran a defrag not that long, like maybe a couple of months ago too, just to see if that was it. I ran a disk cleanup too. Still nothing, so it's weird. And yeah, it gives you that blue screen where it's like, sorry, something went wrong, sad face. But no more information than that. Oh, we're getting an empty tummy. No, I can't say that I have. So maybe that's something I need to do. We need another apple here, friends, if we're going to make it to the 9th floor, because we're only on the 5th. I picked up the sleep seed. Okay, thanks, Ed. I'm going this way, see if we can find these stairs. Oh, there's the stairs. Get that water gun while he's sleeping. Because I'm a jerk. Come on, keep coming. We're just gonna keep hucking rocks. Yes! Get that level up, Ed. Ed is trying to learn Baby Doll Eyes. What is Baby Doll Eyes? Lowers the enemy attack up to 2 tiles away. I do like that. We probably don't need tackle anymore, if I'm being honest. Ed is the name of your Ekans? Nice. Ed is what we named our Eevee friend for... Well, she started out with several names, and then we ended up settling on Ed. Trying to get some of these ground-type moves leveled up. Yes, I have played Pokemon Conquest. It is a beautiful game of pure madness. I still own it on the DS, and it is hella underrated. She reckons is also, she's named Ed. Nice. Yeah, because you can choose the gender of your partner, and we chose a female Eevee and named her Ed. Yes! And nobody expected a fusion of, like, those games to work, because it's like Dynasty Warriors meets Pokemon, and it's so great. Oh, you should have reverse buyer's remorse, because that's so damn good. I still own it. The only thing that makes me sad is knowing that I know there were a bunch of, like, online Wi-Fi exclusive events that unlocked certain Pokemon within the game that you can't access anymore, which makes me sad. Unless you can still access them via password. But I love that game. I kind of want to play it then. You had no idea that there was so much post-game? Oh, I played the shit out of the post-game on that. Especially because I loved evolving Pokemon, being able to change, like, tactics and see how... Oh, now... Mac, you're gonna make me bust out my DS and find Pokemon Conquest. You know that? You wrapped the story, stopped playing it, and traded it in? Oh, you fool! It's a Pokemon game. Of course there was gonna be post-game. You played yourself. And I'm sad for you. I hope you manage to find a copy of it again one day. I am regret. I can see why you would be. Yeah, I think you're making me need to do it, play it. Yeah, see, that is the kind of bullying I need in my life. Thanks, Mac. That's just rude. Mud slap. I don't take crap. There's a Beldum here. Quick attack was upgraded. Mud bomb. Oh, dang. I should probably heal. Eat. Oh, super effective with Mud Bomb. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I would love to play along with your podcast when you're at the DS games. In fact, let me know when you get there. Because I have every generation of DS games. So I can go back to Diamond and Pearl. I'd probably see if I have a copy of I'd restart Platinum. I might transfer some things over because I have a Diamond file that's mint. But yeah, I'd love to. Because I even go up to the 3DS era. So Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Black and White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Like, I'm in for sure. Please do. Gotta go walk the puppers. No, thank you for being awesome with the raid. I hope you have a great night with the puppers. I hope the new one isn't driving you too crazy. The only one you're missing is Black 2. Dude, Black and White 2 were so good. Wow, Pokemon Masters. I try. I can't help it. I've been obsessed with the series since I was but a young lad, since the wee years of 1997. Eat the puppers. Yeah, when in doubt, just eat them. I might be with Brad on this one. They'd probably be good protein. Have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your emergency snack. I mean puppers. Alright, there's some treasures here. We only have like one apple left, and that's bad. But we're on the 7th floor out of 9, so we should be fine. But we definitely got to eat it. Rations, right? But genius, isn't that great? Where it's like you got to manage your hunger level too. Like, that's why I love this. It's an old school dungeon crawler. And if you don't manage stuff like that, you start taking damage. And I've definitely been in dungeons in this game where you haven't found enough supplies. And you're trying to keep the game going, but you can't. You start losing health. And you're trying to use your healing items just to keep yourself from, like, dying from hunger. And I love it. It's just a little thing that's just so smart. I'm having so much fun with this. No word of a lie. I love old school dungeon crawlers like this, though. This and, like, turn-based RPGs are my fucking jam. No word of a lie. Jam that jam. Screw your defense, girl. Oh, you're holding on there. I'm kind of impressed. You go, Geodude. Okay, we got to get to the 9th floor. Oh, there's the stairs. Let's go. You know what? Let's finish. We might as well get the experience for beating that Thai rogue. Oh, we've almost got a full thing of... We're going to have to go back to the town and our storage for sure. Yeah, right? Isn't it? I love it. I'm glad you're digging it. Look, Jules Diglett's over there. Don't make the poor Poke Jules starve. No, we made it. You all right? We've come to rescue you. I think we've got our first boss. I'm scared. You, what do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release Diglett. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frighten me so. Every night we've had them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. I don't think that's true. Well, it's true that there have been many earthquakes lately, but it would take more than Diglett's family running wild below to cause earthquakes. You be quiet! We'll fight if you keep that up. No good, Skarmory is just too agitated to listen to reason. We have to fight it out. Don't worry, I have a plan. It's our first boss. Oh, I love the little boss animation there, too. Fight is an excellent choice. I'd blame Onyx. Yeah, Onyx seems a little bit more legit, right? Sweet. Oh, I want to use baby doll eyes. There we go. I want its attack to go down. There we go. Let's use a Blast Seed. Ah, 100 damage. Let's go. My defense went down, you say? Well, what do you say to another Blast Seed? Haha, how about you? Well, if it isn't Morton Martin. 2 Blast Seeds and it's done. Yeah! Oh, sweet. I like the animation. This is so much fun. How are you doing tonight, Morton? It is wonderful to see you. I'll flee for now. Ta-ta! Now, how are we supposed to get to Diglett? There, we chased Scarby off. It's okay. Come down over here. I can't. I'm too scared to move. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait. Oh, I'm not doing too bad at all. Enjoying a remake of a game that I used to really love on the DS. So this is it's a lot of fun. Oh, look, our Magnemite friends are coming to help. You're the Magnemite we saved. We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Hold on tight to us. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you. Bzz, bzz. It's a ground type. You can't zap him anyway. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice. It is the Genius. Actually, this game is for Genius. I was in one of his streams recently, and I was talking about this because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a series. He didn't know it was a thing, and he didn't know what we could do with it. So I'm just showing it off for him. You haven't seen the loss of Conway Stern, which is not my real name. I love it. My feet feel like they're still walking on air. Wait, hang on. What? This game just canonically acknowledged that Diglett has feet. We know it can learn Scratch and Slash, which I don't see any hands or claws, so I don't understand how it learns that. It can also learn Aerial Ace, which I don't understand that either, but... Yeah, that's what I'm saying! Digletts have feet! Hey, no, of course. I was happy to show up. I'm sorry I was just spamming my own emote. I just was on my way to work. I was just getting ready in the morning, so I thought I'd say hello. Oh, Genius raided you? Nice! That's awesome. Digletts have feet. Where are they? What do they look like? These are the answers that I need. Yeah, I agree. Mind blown. Like, Digletts have feet. Yeah, see, even Eevee's curious. Like, Ed's like, the fuck? Feet? Oh, the previous one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, even Magnemite's confused. He has them? Feet? Oh, you're safe now, and that's what counts. You've been rescued. Great. Oh, that Doug Trio is going to show up. Am I hearing voices? Oh, you can't see us? That's terribly rude of us. Aha! Hello, Doug Trio here. Oh, Papa. Diglett, you had us worried. Are you not hurt? Wait. Diglett has feet. The young Diglett is referring to this Doug Trio as a singular Papa. However, the Doug Trio is referring to itself as we. So, we need to unpack this, because I need to know. Is this Doug Trio 3 dads co-parenting this child, or is the Doug Trio referring to itself in the royal we? As in, it's referring to itself, but plurally. Makes sense that they have feet. How else do they dig? That's what we don't know. That's the mystery. I assumed they dug with hands of some kind, hence being able to learn Slash and Scratch and Aerial Ace. I assumed they had little, I don't know if they were little flippers or like little steely talons. I thought they had something, but feet is something different altogether. Well, thanks to Jules' team. Yes, we are heroes. Yes, right? Like, maybe they're a hive mind, but if they're a hive mind, Would they still refer to themselves as we or I? That's why I'm wondering, is it a royal we, or is it 3 Dugtrios? Is it 3 Diglets, or is there 3 of them together co-parenting this one child? Yeah, we couldn't have done this rescue by ourselves. They were pretty great. How both our forms are joined trios, I felt a certain kinship. After all, us Pokemon. Okay, so they acknowledge that they evolved. They know that they evolved. I used to think they would dig with their head. See, that would make sense. I think that's kind of what we all assumed. We must be going, Jules. Ed, thank you. Farewell! Alright, bye now. Legion and Mass Effect refer to themselves as we. That's true. That is true. And I will give you that. A heal seed and a max revive. Yes, happy Christmas in July to you as well. We'll be on our way to. Oh wait, don't go away. What is it? Would you like to join our team? Yes! Yeah, it has to be something similar to that, right? That would make sense. Join your team? Yes, we couldn't have done that last job if you weren't around. Ooh, having an Electric type on hand would be nice. You are very welcome. Yes, more members needed. I don't want to do all the work myself. Sounds fun, buzz. We need somewhere close by to live. Is there anywhere we can live in this area? Well, oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you, buzz. So what, we have to buy homes if we want teammates? That is too bad. I guess we need to find places that we want to live. Oh, I know. Let's go out to Pokemon Square tomorrow. There's an interesting shop called Camp Corner. Alright, it might be open tomorrow. Except it actually will be, because, you know, plot. We have to keep the game moving forward, don't you know? Oh, it's that weird dream again. Again. It's a dream again. That Pokemon, who could it be? Thank you for how long you've been following, Morton. I appreciate it. I'm hearing better this time. What? Human? My role? Wait, please tell me more. And we're gone. Almost there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, drifting off. I know for sure that Paris is infected by a parasitic fungi. That the parasite is the fungi that took over it after ending it. Jesus. Yeah, there's some really dark Pokedex entries. I don't know. We'd have to think about that. I don't know if I've had any viewers who have tracked their anniversaries like that, so we might have to make something happen. Morning, Jules. Oh, what's the matter? You haven't woken up yet? No, I'm having weird dreams, man. Oh, you've been having strange dreams? What was the strange dream about? Okay, Jules, you said you're actually human, right? So maybe dreams have a connection to how you became a Pokemon. By the way, what do you want to do? Do you want to turn back into a human? True, I haven't thought about it much, but do I want to become human again? I don't know. Kind of digging being a Pokemon. Having trouble deciding? Well, maybe so. It's more fun for you to be here with me. Anyway, we were supposed to go to Pokemon Square today. Do you remember? Yeah, we want to add members. Let's get going. Wigglytuff's Camp Corner. Yes, that's right, you did. What was the... I'm trying to figure out what I was playing. I don't think I have anything I want to sell. I need to buy some apples, though. Do they have apples for sale? No, son of a bitch. Let's check out the Purple Kecleon and see if they know. This is one of the first clickers ever recorded? That is terrifying. Oh, TMs. Okay, no. I need apples! I don't need TMs, I need pictures of Spider-Man! I got an apple, sweet. Thanks. Thanks, Persian, for having my back. Alright, there we go. We're doing okay for items. What do I have to take out? Dojo tickets. You got me at a rescue camp. I don't know how we get to rescue camps, so we'll figure that out later. We've got gummies for then, though. Oh, there's Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's camp corner. Oh, is this your first visit here? Yes. Yes, we did. You've come to the right place. I've been sent by the rescue organization, the Pokeluminati. You choose different spots for your camps. Make sure you build a camp that suits your Pokemon. I'll give you 3 camps for free. Sweet. What do we get? I hope it's not a Wild Plains, Stump Forest, and Sky Blue Plains now. You can recruit Pokemon that live in those. That's cool. Another power plant. Aww. I'm giving it away today. 4 camps. Sweet. Alright, we got new friends. But after mulling it over all last night, my friend got an overwhelming desire to become your team member. Yes, you can join. Alright, I think we've got time to go on one last adventure. Sweet. Do we want to give Magnemite a nickname? If so, what do we want to nickname him? Magneto? I love it. What? Oh, okay, I just found out something. I just found out something wild. Okay. Guys. Magneto, your favorite X-Men villain? An excellent choice. Guys, there's a new... Okay. Dominic Mysterio has won his first ever singles championship in WWE. Ah, with the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Condom? Yeah, Dirty Dom. He is the NXT North American Champion now. Alright, what do you guys think? I know I'm running a little late on time. Do we want to go on one more adventure? Let's take out some money. Oh, something's going to happen. Oh, what's going on over there? Seems to be a commotion. Oh, there's a shift tree. Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. Oh, my friend needs a gust of wind, please. Hey, what's going on? Oh, that scene there? Jumpluff's begging for a rescue mission, but not finding any luck. See that guy? One in the middle with the pointy nose? He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team. But his team is greedy. They don't work unless they get paid royally. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for that poor Pokemon. Wait, what do you want? What a team. Oh, it's Alakazam. That's Alakazam? Hey, rather cold-hearted, aren't you? To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fens can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Ugh. Fine, we'll do it. We need to find out more information on Diglett feet, yes. Shifty agreed without an argument. Say, who are they? What, you don't know? It's Alakazam's team. The most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains. That's Tyranitar. Takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's the leader, Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't like physical attacks. He fights with his psychic powers. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. Why do Pokemon measure IQ? That's a human thing. Apparently he's memorized everything that's happened in the world. Alakazam does all the commanding in the team. He's clearly in charge. Thank you. No need for thanks. It is only natural that you get help. If anyone turns you down again, come and see me. Take care. Cool. They're such badasses from a gold rank rescue team. Oh, what's wrong? What's up? It's fine. Nothing. Let's go. You only know 2 out of 3? Which one don't you know? Oh, that was scary. Sheesh. Cool. Oh, Jules, we need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. The green one? You don't know Tyranitar? Not if I can help it. Oh, that's a shifty-looking Gengar. The next morning. Good morning, Jules. Let's do our best rescue work today. Flap, flap. Oh, time to go vomit some more mail. Gengar? I do love me some Gengar. Vomiting some mail into my mailbox. I wonder what was delivered. Let's see. Look what new special. Introducing Rainbow Gummies, super sweets, popular rescue team camps. Camps are for gummies. Gummies are for camps. Why are they so popular among rescue teams all over the world? They're tasty, and on top of that, occasionally let you acquire a mysterious power called rare qualities. Gummies are quite precious. To celebrate the camp opening, here's a special giveaway from the Pokemon Rescue Organization. 3 Rainbow Gummies. They were sent to storage. Sweet. Wow, this is great. There are 3, so let's share them with Magneto at the camp. You can go to the camps through that road. Okay. Alright, guys. We are wrapping things up for the night. But you know what? I really enjoyed this. And I think we're going to continue this. Because I'm having a lot of fun with this. So this might be one of our next Let's Plays. Your first time to see Tyranitar? Nice.